It say we live, y'all. Hold on. I'm not showing it yet, though. I want to make sure I can see it before we get started. Because you know how it be doing. Okay, come on. Hey, I see us. We live. We live, y'all. We on here. All right. So let me move this so I can see y'all. How y'all doing?
Oh, great.
Great.
Awesome.
Good evening, everybody. How's everybody doing?
Great.
We're good. Because you know how it be doing. Okay, come on. Hey. Hold on. Yes, we live. We live, y'all. We on here. I don't want to hear myself. All right. Good. Good afternoon. Good evening. How y'all doing? I hope everybody has enjoyed their day. It's been a while. It's been a while, y'all. Y'all
It
missed
really
us.
has.
I know. It's
I
been
missed
a
y'all.
while.
I missed y'all.
I miss y'all. So, the title of tonight's conversation is Girl, where you been? Girl, where you been?
That's a good
Where
one.
you been? Yes. So listen, I think it has roughly been I'm just gonna go ahead and say it. I'm gonna say it. It's been about 365 days since any one of us have been live on Love Beyond. Whether it's
All right.
Facebook, YouTube, or anything, it's been a while.
Yeah,
It's
it
been a
has
while.
been.
Life is out here lifing. So we're finna get back to what we enjoy and what we like to do. And that's talking, having discussion with you guys, and just, letting y'all know how God uses certain situations to get the glory. So let's go ahead and kick this off. Who are we? Let's talk about who are we. We are Love Beyond LLC. We are a nonprofit ministry for domestic violence. We all have our own stories dealing with domestic violence, whether it's directly or indirectly. And what we want to do is encourage somebody with our testimony of how God did it. That's it, period, point blank. How God did it, how He made things happen for us. And so, yes, Love Beyond is about finding your purpose, your love beyond anything. And it doesn't have to just be domestic violence, but that's the purpose of Love Beyond. But the purpose of the ministry is how to find love beyond anything, whether it's your health issues, whether it's grief, whether it's just anything that has taken you from falling in love with what God has truly called you to be. So, girl, where you been? Let's do some introductions. So I'm gonna start at my screen to my left. I see Ray. Who are you, girl?
I am Ray. I am Ray.
Yes, you are.
What do you do in Love Beyond?
I am the treasurer. So I help us find like grants and help us find money for Love Beyond. So if anybody's interested in donating, we will put that information in a link for you below. But that is the goal right now, just finding some grants and just finding opportunities for Love Beyond to be able to minister to our community and women out in the community.
Great, Ray.
Awesome. Awesome. Hey, Ray. All right. So next I see down below. I see Sonia.
I know you saw Michelle before you saw me.
She just turned her camera on just now. See?
Listen,
Y'all always try to
Got
get
you
listen.
back.
I'm,
I know she saw Michelle. Then she's Sonya. I should have put my camera on.
Look, that was a mistap. I'm almost where I need to be. So go ahead on, Sonya. Hold it down for me until I get where I
I
need
got
to
you,
be.
girl.
I'm almost
I
there.
got you. I got you. Well, I'm Sonya. I'm the secretary. I keep all the minutes and notes, and I try to keep them. I held them accountable for the stuff that they promised they're going to do, and they don't do. I might forget every once in a while, but hey, I'm human. Y'all are not.
Oh, well,
No, but just what. But I do take my job seriously.
good.
And I just love it when we're able to go out and do things and bless people and just do it with a smile and just full of joy and just working for the Lord. I just love it all.
Yes, yes.
And I am Sonya.
The Sonya Witt.
Big Sonya.
All right, so we have below me is Michelle, Auntie Michelle. What you got for us?
I know she ain't dipped out again. See, I have to do my introduction.
No, ma'am. No, ma'am. No, ma'am. I have not dipped out. Listen, I am just so excited about tonight. I am so excited about reconnecting again with my sisters, and I just love you all so very much. But I tell you, at the last minute, I decided to run out and to get some dinner, and so I underestimated the time. So I've been like hyped all day, and at the last minute, I said, "We're gonna go get something to eat." And I was like, "Oh man, yeah." So anyway, I went to go do that, but I tell you what, I am like super excited to be a part of Love Beyond. My role in Love Beyond is I manage like the chaplaincy side of the house, so spiritualization type things, where individuals want to reconnect with God and continue their relationship with Him or find strength through prayer, through fellowship. That's me. That's what I am all about. And so I am just excited about what's going to take place in this year 2023 with the Love Beyond LLC organization and the many things that God is going to re-energize us to begin again to do a fresh and a new all for His glory. I love y'all.
We love you.
We love you too. Awesome, awesome, awesome. And so you have me. I am Chiquita White. I am also one of the founders of Love Beyond, and founder, CEO, whatever may be, whatever needed to be, I am that person. So you have seen your leaders. This is the team. We are missing one, and she actually is out right now, but we love you, KK, and we are praying for you. And so let's get started. So
ain't nothing wrong with KK. She doesn't want to get on here, but I got her.
Because she got your pocketbook.
Yeah, she got my purse. Yeah.
So let's get started. So this is going to be a fun night. This is going to be real fun. I don't want y'all to put too much thought into it. I know each and every one of y'all, and I know where y'all head get to going. So let's get started. So I'm going to ask you some questions, and I want y'all to tell me quickly the answer to the question. So the first question is, give me one word that explains the last 365 days for you. So I came up with this question because, again, we have been gone for 365 days. It's been crazy for everybody. Everybody, each and every one of us, we have all went through something within the last 365 days. So I need to know one word that you would say was that explains your whole last 365 days. And I'm going to start backwards. Auntie Michelle, can you come on and tell me what your one word would be and why?
Say the question. Say it again. What was the question again? My volume was down.
Give me one word that explains the last 365 days for you.
One word would be, wow.
That's it. That's
the word.
Yeah. I'm gonna go with wow, because it's by God's grace taking us through, various family things, losing loved ones and navigating that, and just yeah, it's been a wow year. But the ups, I mean, the flip side through that is that, not wow in a bad way, but just wow in, God is a keeper. He's a sustainer. He's everything, that we need him to be at any time. And so it's been a wow. It's been wow, as in, wow, did that really happen? Or wow, God, you're amazing in the midst of it all. Or wow, bigger things. So it's been a wow.
Yes.
It's been a wow year. So wow, I guess it's my word. Wow.
I understand. I agree. I think all of us agree with you with the word wow. Wow. Next, Ray, what you got?
I'm gonna say a roller coaster. It's been a roller coaster.
Okay. It's been a roller coaster. All right. All right. Sonia, what you got?
Wait a minute, she didn't say why.
Okay,
But
let's go
ahead,
back.
I,
Ray.
no, that's all right. That's all right. Okay.
I was told one word.
I
She
did
said,
say
and why?
why though.
Understand the assignment.
Oh, okay. Then she did. I would just say, we have our ups, our downs. We've grown closer to God. I'll say for myself, you learn to lean on Him and your sisters more and more. And then, many blessings that He's been giving us. Sometimes we might not understand or see or understand why He's putting us through the things that we are going through. But at the end, we'll make it on top. So that's why it's been a roller coaster.
I agree. Sonia, what you got?
Let me first say that the word wow and then roller coaster is just perfect. I'm gonna say heartbreaking. It's just been a year, from February to March, and then in December. I lost my grandmother, my sister, and my son. So it's just been really heartbreaking. But then I think about what Michelle just said about the goodness of God, and then what Ray said, and I can't add anything to it. It's just point blank, because He is there, and through whatever I've gone through, not being selfish and saying me, but what we've all been through, it's a purpose for it. It's a purpose for our pain. It's either going to be growth, it's going to be a learning experience. I think whether something is good happens, it's a lesson in it. When something bad happens, it's a lesson. Something we just don't understand, we have to figure it out. But in the midst of it all, there stands God. And for every tear I've cried, He's wiped them. For every, time that I've got in my head, my deacon would say, get out your head when I've got in my head. I can just say His name. I don't have to go, Jesus, Jesus. I can just say Jesus. And I really do feel His presence. So my word would be heartbreaking, but just the presence of God, His grace is carrying me.
Oh God, yes. Awesome. I think for me, my one word would be strength. Um, just strength. Again, I have lost people as well, and then just health wise, within these last 365 days, my body was attacked health wise. And so I think the word strength means a lot, because God gave me strength when I felt like I had none, where I didn't want to go on or do anything. Like, it takes the strength of God right now for us to even get on this call and even have a conversation. Like, I think personally, I talk to everybody separately on but collectively, we haven't done this in a long time. And so some things, a lot of, mostly everybody right here knows a lot of things that we all have been through, but to actually share them together is different, and it feels good, because we always know that we have someone connected to us, but then you don't want to feel like a burden, so you don't share too much. But this is a safe place, and I want people to always understand that anything that Love Beyond does. It's a safe place. It's a very much a safe place.
Yes.
So thank y'all for that. So next question. If you had, okay, y'all know Deion Sanders has a theme song. He be like, give me my theme music. If you had a theme song for right now, what would your theme song be and why? Ray.
Y'all will stop putting me on the spot. But I will say, my theme song, I would say Katy Perry Roar.
Okay.
That's gonna be my theme song. Cause I feel like I have went through enough this last couple years, and I feel like everybody is gonna hear me roar this year. Like this is gonna be my year. So that's gonna be my song.
Okay. All right. I got it. I love it. I love it. All right, Sonia, what's your theme song? Give me my theme music.
I have like two, and the first one is I Almost Let Go.
Okay.
God first helped me. And then I heard one the other day. I just kept playing over, and I can't pronounce her name, but it's the car, Jacqueline, whatever.
The Caitlin Carr. Yeah.
And she said, "I believe God." And so, though, they just those will be mine. I know you said one, but
that's fine.
Yeah. And then anything by Usher, just. But go ahead. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Trying to get those tickets. He might be on YouTube listening.
He might be. Hey, he gave them girls 2 tickets.
And what you
so
talking about?
We might be in there.
Yeah. Go ahead.
All right, Michelle. What's
That's
your theme?
it. Listen, nothing wrong with that. For me, it would be the Goodness of God by CeCe Winans. All my life, you've been faithful.
Oh yeah.
All my life, he's been faithful. It's been so good. With every breath that I'm able. Yes.
Yes. Yes.
I will sing of the goodness of God. Because he's just, God is he's faithful. He's a sustainer in the trials of life. And we each, have our own individual testimonies and life happened, to each of us in different various ways. But in the midst of it all, God is a keeper, because it's like when Chiquita said, she's felt like where she just couldn't go on or didn't want to go on but yet and still, the Holy Spirit, that still small voice gnawing at her on the inside to say, I'm not done yet. I still got some more work for you to do. And that's what strengthens us supernaturally to just be able to move forward. And here's the thing, y'all, we draw strength from each other.
Amen.
And that, there's a scripture, foundation to that. And so, of course, there have been so many things that's come along within these last 3 years that kept people apart. And so we have to, realize and recognize that God has brought us through that. And it's time to do things back together, to bring things back together again, because there's strength in numbers, there's strength in the fellowship. We draw strength from one another. If I feel like I can't make it or I can't go on, I know you all are there to help hold up my arms, to help strengthen me, to help, encourage me along the way. I know that I'm not out here, by myself. And so that's what we do as Love Beyond. When everything seems silent, when a person is going through a tragedy, a situation that change their life, God has anointed Love Beyond to be able to make an impact, a positive impact on the lives of people. And so, of course, things are going to come up, distractions are going to come our way to take us, our focus and to not necessarily bad, how so many times people think that when you're not doing something that is always like something bad. It's just life sometimes, it doesn't mean that we did anything wrong. It's just life. We've got to realize and understand that in those moments, that those things do happen, but we got to get back on the wheel, get off of it, get back on it, get off of it, get right back on it to continue this work, to continue this ministry that is so needed in this hour.
Oh, that is completely, absolutely correct in every form and fashion of what you just said. We have to continue to push forward and keep going. So I know for me, my song would be Miracle Worker. Miracle Worker, Waymaker, Promise Keeper. That's my song. I continually play that song at least once a day, because when I feel like I can't, I have to remind myself. And I'm a music person, so I have to have something to play to remind me. I read the word daily. I do, but it's something about some music that reminds me, there you go, girl. You got this. You got this. So listen, I thank y'all for that. So next question, and I'm gonna let y'all think about this one for a minute. So the next question is, what are your 3 top goals for this year? So yeah, we already in the March. And so the first quarter, you might as well say that's just your time to get back where you need to be for the year. Us trying to get back where we need to be. I always say my first of the year starts in April because it takes that long to come out the holidays and get back right. So if you had to set 3 goals for the remaining of the year, what was your 3 goals? And I have called on everybody for the beginning, but Sonia, you go first.
You ain't calling yourself either, but go ahead.
I'm speaking.
I don't know. And I was just joking. I want to. They be getting smart with each other and all that. No. My goals. Do I have a goal? Like, honestly, I'm just trying to make it. Just get through each day. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to get past not wanting to be around anybody, So my goal is just to be more, to get back out, I guess, be amongst people, even though we're doing little things, but in reality, when I'm out, I just want to be at home. So I want to get past that. But I just one day at a time, just taking one day at a time. Being able to, in order to do that, in order for me to want to do more in the community, I have to get out of that feeling. And that's another goal. I want us to go out. I want us to be a more blessing, a bigger blessing to more people, those in need. So you pray, okay, instead of going, oh my God, I gotta pray, thank you, Lord, he will, whatever. But it's a lot of things. But I think the biggest thing for me is just getting through the day, without thinking about what I've lost or whatever. Just my goal is just to get. I know I never get back where I was, but I want to get so close to it. And then my walk with Jesus is strong, but I want it to get stronger because I'm leaning and dependent on him. So, yeah. And I know I went all around the world just to say, I'm leaning and dependent on Jesus. I want to get stronger. But, sometimes you just ask those questions and you be like, wow, do I have a goal? Because you don't think daily, like, what is my goal?
Yeah.
Ray, you be at work, well, we know you have a goal, but you be just like, I just got to go to work. And, you don't think, honestly, we don't think about what we want to do, so.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Exactly.
And you quit Googling questions. Just give me some off.
I didn't Google these questions. Thank you very much. That's why I didn't talk to you today. So you won't pick my brain. Huh?
Ray gave you the questions.
No, I ain't talked to none
you
of
said
y'all.
That's why you didn't talk to me today, because you was coming up with questions.
Yes.
Oh, look at my friend. Okay, friend. Don't do it no more.
Oh, oh God. All right. Next, Ray, what's your 3 goals?
I would have to say I agree with Sonia. I think for me, it's going to be getting out more, getting out of my safe zone, becoming uncomfortable, but being comfortable around more people, getting back into doing more community service, building my relationship and strengthening my relationship with God. And there's other goals, but I'm on YouTube, so I'm not going to say that. But, and also just working on building my brand and hopefully working for myself one day.
Well, that's a good goal.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes. All right.
Baby
Yay.
steps.
All right. He's so silly. Auntie.
Let me see. For me, I'm just gonna go with to finish what I started in 2023. So those things that I've started, my goal is to be able to finish them and finish strong. So to finish what I started, there are several things that are into play, and so those are the things that we're focusing on, finishing what I started. And so if I tell myself that every day, take steps towards actions to be able to complete those individual goals and set these realistic timelines and put forth and set my intentions, and not just the intention, but just focus on making an impact in that particular area, is when I want to see some progress. So yes, that's me, to finish what I started.
I love it. I love it. Some of my goals are to, I'm gonna come back to you. Go ahead.
I'll go for you finish.
Okay. Some of my goals are to travel more. I usually try to travel a lot. And again, last year we didn't do anything. And so I am going to, we're going to travel more. Whether it's Love Beyond wise, personal wise, family wise, we will travel more this year. I you know how you can we had a event December the 16th, and I had to speak, and I talked about fear and how I hate to speak, or I like to play in the background. And lo and behold, from just speaking, people have asked me to do more speaking. And I'm like, y'all don't even like, I don't even like speaking. So one of my goals is to do more speaking, Lord, and he heard me because he immediately sent me to do some more speaking engagements for why.
All right.
But I want to do more speaking engagements, and again, push this brand, and be more of a leader, an encourager, and what God has called me to do. So I want to get back into being happy in ministry altogether, and just be confident in doing so as well.
That's good. That's good.
You had something, Sonia?
Well, I was just going to tell you, ask Michelle the questions first, because we can steal her answers, because she be good.
I love y'all.
A mess. Okay, so listen, I got one last question because we're rounding. We're gonna wrap this up. And so this one is a really good question. This is a really good question. Again, we've been through 365 days. We had a roller coaster. We've had we had a wild season. And then Sonia, you had what was yours? You had
heartbreaking.
And we've had all these seasons in 365 days. In your 365 days, if you had a lesson that you learned through all of that you could give to somebody else, what would that lesson be? Anybody
love.
Jump off.
to love,
Huh.
love, 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 love on everybody. Tomorrow's not promised. So instead of being focused on more on being positive and loving and nurturing instead of being negative and, you know, spreading hate, tomorrow is just not promised. Yeah, just show more love.
Show more love. I like that.
Yeah, I would say that too. Look, says the one who didn't want to answer the question first, right? Look how God just flipped that thing.
Listen.
Yeah, I said that. I know I should have waited.
Listen.
But you know, I would ditto that because you know, the lesson for me would be you know, continue to love on your people. Whoever they are, who God has assigned you to, you know, love on them, encourage everybody you see, check on them, send more text messages, say, hey, I'm thinking about you. How you doing over there? Because so many times we could just, you know, and it's not intentional getting caught up with in our own world, because you know we all got, everybody got a lot going on, but we need to take, you know, more moments of just when God places a person on our heart at that moment, reach out. So many times we'll say, oh man, I'm going to do it, or I'm gonna do it in a minute, and then the next thing you know, 2 hours then went by, next day then went by. You know, I had one of my good friends call me today. She was like, what happened to you calling me back? I was like, what was that? Probably about 3 weeks ago. Charge it to my head and not my heart. And because, you know, you get so, you know, life, you know, but at the same time, it's important that the Holy Spirit, he will nudge us. He will remind us. He will say, hey, talk to this one. Hey, text that one, because you never know the lifeline that we are to so many people, even as Love Beyond, when it sometimes seems as though nobody is watching or nobody is paying attention. They really, really, really are. And they may not never, ever say a thing, but you can best believe that God is using us to make an impact in the lives of his people. And so we got to continue to do what we do. So that's what I would say, is that to lesson for me is that to continue to reach out more, more than ever.
Yes. All right, Ray, what you got?
I have to agree with everyone. Just love more, encourage more, and just be more positive. I know sometimes you go through a lot and I find myself being negative, but just being more positive and encouraging myself and others, and just loving on the people I have in my life even more, and who doesn't need to be in my life, just removing them and not giving that energy to them.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I totally agree.
Me too.
Yeah, I am a found member of the block you list. Because if you're too draining for me and I'm putting out all this energy and you're sucking out and you're putting out this negative energy, I can't deal. So something that I have totally done, and it works for me. And I do want to, you know, I agree with you guys, love more. I want to love the people. I am a key person on giving people their flowers while they can yet see them. I do that all the time. Like I have to give people their flowers while they can see them. Ray and Sonia can let y'all know, like I try to bless people with flowers all the time because I want you to see that you are loved. So that's something that I want to continue to do. But I also want to say, you got to give people grace as well too, because we are at a different walk with God than somebody else may not be. And so we got to allow grace for, you know, their immaturity or their the way that they're walking, and allow them to understand, and we understand where they're coming from. Because there's sometimes where I get where I'm like, oh my God, this is just too much. Why do they do this? Why do they act like this? But then I got to look at it and I got to give them some kind of grace, because they're not where I am in my walk with Christ. So that's a lesson that I want to, pass on to someone else as well. So, did y'all enjoy Girl Where You Been tonight?
Yes, I
It was
enjoyed
amazing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Awesome, awesome. So we, the members of Love Beyond LLC, a nonprofit organization here in Huntsville, Alabama, would like to thank you guys for tuning in. It says some people are watching, but I am not trying to jump back and forth to see who on there. And if y'all been talking, I'm sorry. I'll go back and look at the comments, and I thank you guys for joining us. And we will be getting back to Love Talks monthly. So look forward to watching us more often.
Yes,
We'll
stay tuned, stay
also,
connected.
stay connected. Join us on Facebook, on Instagram. We have question of the days. We're gonna also have some live segments that we do on Facebook that might not get played on YouTube. So you don't want to forget, don't want to miss anything that we have going on. We do have a special announcement that we, the leaders, would like to kick off to you guys, so you guys can start thinking about how you can support the vision of this ministry that we have going on. So, drum roll. I don't know how to do the sound effects yet, but so the drum roll, the special announcement in September of 2024, y'all, we are having a retreat.
Woo!
We're having a
Yes.
retreat. It's
This
called
is
Breaking the
major,
Cycle.
major.
Yes, this is going to be the dopest event ever.
Put that title out there again.
Breaking the Cycle.
Yes.
Listen, I am so ecstatic about this. We have come together as a group, as a leader, and put together such a amazing weekend. It's going to be pretty freaking dope. And we are actually going to have a retreat. We're going to be in Gatlinburg, Tennessee.
Yes.
And it's going to be, now, if we have some male watchers, it's not for you yet. We're going to think of something that we can get you guys involved in. But for our females, we have fishing. They need to go fishing.
You're going to take them fishing.
Right. Let them go fishing or hunting or something.
Yeah.
But for our ladies and our teens, we're gonna have something for you guys. Come and enjoy a 3-day stay with us in Tennessee. It's gonna be amazing. We're working on some final steps right now, but we're gonna put out the save the date tonight because we want you to remember to save the date for September 2024. We're gonna be in Tennessee. We're gonna be breaking the cycle. Are y'all excited?
Yes, very excited.
Yes, very excited. Very.
I'm super excited.
Yeah, I'm like ready to go this September.
I know, right? I wish we could have fixed it so we could go this September.
Yeah.
But listen, once y'all hear this line up, oh my God, y'all are gonna be like, okay, sign me up. I want to go. I want to go.
I think so. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're gonna want to go. It's gonna sell out. I already know. So listen, we thank you guys for tuning in. Girl, where you been? Like, it's not just for us, it's where you have been. You have been through life itself, and we're just here to let you know that you can overcome anything that's blocking you from being who you truly are and who God has called you to be. That is what Love Beyond is about. Learning to love beyond anything. Yes, we took a year off, and it's okay for you to take some time off, but you have to know when to get back, when to get up. I just told one of my girlfriends today, she was like, I had to tap out. It's a lot going on. I said, hey, it's okay for you to do that. I said, but you can't stay there. I tell everybody that, everybody on this call can tell you that I can say, hey, you are free to feel like that, but we are not going to stay there. And I say we because I walk with you.
That's
Anything
right.
that you're going through, I walk with you.
Yes.
That's my gift and my purpose of being in your life. If you're going through, we walk together. So
That's right.
I want you to know that this is something that you can bounce back from. But girl, where you been? Check in with us. Let us know what you got going on and just connect with us. We love you all so dearly. And we thank you guys for checking in with us.
Amen.
We hope that you have an amazing rest of your week. We love you.
Safe. Be safe.
Y'all be safe.